Yo, what is going on, everyone? We are here. It is finally time for the playoffs in the Tampa Bay Bucks series. I can hear myself. Okay, we're gonna mute that. But it is time. We've been building for the whole season, playing every single game live on stream for you guys. If you want to go back to any game this season, the playlist is in the playlist tab, of course. It's called Tampa Bay Bucks Daily Franchise because it really has been daily. Besides, I think I missed 2 days, but we've been getting multiple games in almost every day now, and this is going to be the start of the journey, the playoffs, wild card round. We are 13-4 versus the Vikings, who are 9-8. I'll show you guys the playoff bracket. We're gonna go through everything related to the franchise today. If we win, we're going to play our divisional round game, and then our other 2 games, if we get there, will be tomorrow. So, a lot planned, and if you guys want to see the stream schedule, it's posted in that pinned comment. So, make sure you guys look at that pinned comment for any information on the stream. So, I changed the quarter length. It was 5 minutes for most of the season. Now we can go to franchise settings, go to quarter length, and it's at 7 minutes now. So we made it a bit longer. I made a poll for you guys yesterday. You guys got the vote. Should we have done full game or should we do offense only? You guys picked offense only, so that's what we will be doing today. I agree. I didn't really want to do full game because it's not about taking too long. It's just not as fun as offense only. So that's what we're going to do today. We have a press conference with Antoine Winfield, one of our best players. And we have a storyline new message from the defensive coordinator as well. We need to shift our focus to our playoff game versus the Vikings. What do we find through steady film? Their tight end will cause problems when he's matched up with Yaya Diaby. Good to know. Let's go talk to the defense about it. Obviously, Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, one of the best offenses in the league. I'm assuming it's going to be a score fest. We're going to have to come dialed in on offense today. This is a big, big game, obviously. That goes without saying, but from now on, any game could be our last game of the season. But I think Yaya Diaby needs to focus on zone coverage. We're going to be running a lot of zone coverage this week. Make sure we can't get burned on a man-on-man. We can't leave a corner on an island with Justin Jefferson. And I don't think there's too much else that I have to do. I think we can go to the weekly strategy, set up. I think I'm going to I guess we'll defend the run with Aaron Jones. It looks like they don't throw the ball a ton. Blitz counter. We're playing Brian Flores defense, so they're obviously going to blitz a ton. Gonna simulate the training. Alright, it's time to hop into this game. Let me just upgrade the players really quick. Time to hop in. No more dilly-dallying. Oh, we do have a lot of upgrades, though. There is going to be some dilly-dallying, I guess, because we do have a lot of upgrades. Give Levante David Field General. Good to see our veterans still upgrading. Bucky Irving, this is big. I'm going to make it elusive back. I think that's the most important for Bucky, being able to psych out defenders. Kalijah Cansey has an upgrade. We're going to give him... He's our speed rusher. We need to make sure he can get through on the outside. We have Jordan Whitehead, too. Had a great game in week 17. I remember him having multiple interceptions. We're going to give him hybrid, though. It is a scheme fit. Might as well just give it to him. And I'm going to do one more upgrade for Chris Braswell, our stud defensive end this season. He has been getting to the QB a lot for us. You know, one guy had to step up, and it was Chris Braswell. So, shout out to Chris. We're going to auto-upgrade everyone else. It's time for the playoffs. If you guys are excited, make sure to drop a like. Make sure to spam W's in the chat, because here we go. This is it. Let's see the overall difference. We're in 86, they're in 85, so we do have the overall advantage. Obviously, record-wise, we're the better team. I think for the wild card game, we're going to go with our home uniforms. Might as well not do anything too out of the ordinary for our first playoff game. I think if we win and get to the next one, we'll wear our creamsicle jerseys, but we're not focused on the next round right now. We're focused on winning this game. J.J. McCarthy versus Baker. There's Justin Jefferson. Mike Evans. Our defense is here. They're ready. Let's go. It's time. The Vikings are walking out. Now we got the Bucks walking out. The home field is packed. It's Monday night, I think. Monday or Sunday night. I think it's Sunday night. But I'm not 100%. Let's get right into it. We do start with the ball. We're going to start with a handoff to Bucky Irving. Can't play too nervously. You know, we just got to play our ball. Bucky Irving picks up 7 on the ground. Okay, good play. Discord notifications are going a bit crazy right now. For the people in the Discord, make sure to... I gotta throw it away. And I couldn't. Okay, we get sacked. I clicked the throwaway button, but couldn't get it off. I don't know if I want to run the trick play in the playoffs. I probably will, because I do it every single game. Might as well continue to keep the tradition alive. And we're going to have to hit Mike Evans. He's going to catch it in the middle of the field. Great catch by Mike Evans on the 3rd down. That's big. 1st and 10. Handoff to Bucky on the left side. Makes a cut. Makes a spin move. He's going to be down at the 31-yard line after a really nice run from Bucky Irving. Looks like a linebacker's covering Mike Evans. We're going to put Mike on a... I guess we're going to put Mike on a post route. I'm going to throw the ball at the ground, because why not? See if we can hit Trey Palmer deep. If not, I'll look for Mike Evans. Looks like we'll have Chris Godwin, though. That's his first catch of the game. He's going to get us to 3rd down and 2. Play action on 3rd down. We're going to go bootleg. We're going to get the time. Oh, that's not the throw. I didn't know. Okay, 4th and 2. They want us to go for it. I will go for it. That is coach recommendation, so might as well go for it here. I like our odds. Kyle Pitts. He dropped it. That's so dumb. I possession catched and everything. There's a difference if I went for yards after catch, but I literally possession catch that ball. And the Vikings score a field goal. Wow. I was confident in going for it, but I didn't think Kyle Pitts would drop it open in the middle of the field. Mike Evans loses a yard on the reception. See what we can get here. Oh my gosh. The blitz, I think... I don't know what I was going to say, but... I set my coach suggestion to... Don't let those blitzes in. Because that's what they do best, is blitz. Kyle Pitts... And we throw an interception. Wow. I can't believe it. Okay, they only get a field goal. We're not playing good right now. This is very bad. They're very bad. Pick up 3 with Bucky. We just need to have a long drive. We need to take our time, not do anything too crazy. Just play our football. McMillan wide open on the left side. He's going to get a first down. We need to make more plays like that. Not force as much things. I'm going to put Mike Evans on that deep ball. See if he can get it. He's not going to be open, but Chris Godwin. Come to the ball, dude. That was a deep throw, but still. Chris Godwin's got to get to that ball. I'm almost tempted to put him on a streak route, but I'm not going to. We're going to dump it to Bucky Irving. He's going to be down. 3rd and 1. I thought he picked up that first, but he was stopped short. Going to hand it off to Bucky on 3rd and 1. We're going to get the block. It wasn't pretty, but we pick up a first down. Chris Godwin, middle of the field, is going to catch it. He's going to be down at the 36. Probably one more play before the 2-minute warning. Maybe 2, depending on how we operate. See what's here on the Bucky Irving handoff. He gets shut down. Nothing happening on that play. And that's going to be 2-minute warning. 3rd down and 2. The commentary is not going to be the best. I am a bit tense right now. Luckily, they've only gotten away with field goals so far, so we're not out of this game by any means. Shoot. I had to throw that ball away. Now, I can either kick a 53-yarder or go for it again. I don't know if I can make a 53-yard kick. I'm going to be honest. I think going for it is going to be the better option here. Chris Godwin. He comes down with it. Good find by Baker Mayfield. I was going to scramble, but Chris Godwin picks it up. I didn't think I could make a field goal from that far, so I had to go for it. Good decision. Let's see if we can start scrambling with Baker Mayfield. He's going to get a first down on the ground. That's a great run by Baker. Less than 50 seconds to go in the half. Chris Godwin open in the middle of the field. That's going to be our first time out. Second and 5 at the 9-yard line. Could get another first down without getting a touchdown. Kyle Pitts is going to be open on the left side. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ties the game up 6-6. Have a strong chance of getting in the lead with an extra point. It's a great play. Kyle Pitts just beats his man and is able to run past him and get into the end zone for a touchdown. Okay, they do score another field goal before the half, so it is 9-7. I don't have anything. I'm going to have to go with Baker. Baker's going to get close to a first down. 1 yard away, to be exact. Going to go bootleg again. See if we can hit Mike Evans. Their defense is just really, really good right now. We're not going to have anything again. I'm going to have to throw this away. Their defense is locking us up. We're going to have to change our game plan for the rest of this game. Make it more about the short pass kind of run offense instead of looking for that big play. And Bucky's going to get the first down on the ground. Good hole by the O-line. We're going to run it again with Bucky, or I guess James Cook this time. He's going to go. He's going to get 5 on the ground. Chipping away right now. Let's see if they can give us a deep one. Pause. Oh no. That was tough. That was tough. I don't really have much to say. Do not talk to my PR team right now. We'll talk about that throw after the game. Chris Godwin's gonna get the first down and more. That gets bigger to over 100 yards on the day. I'm not worried about the stats at this point. Obviously, like, they have good playoff stats, but it really doesn't matter. Chris Godwin's going to be open on the left side. Holds on to it. We're going to run it on 2nd down and 1. Looks like we have a hole on the right side. And we get the block, and we get another first down with Bucky. Inching down the field. That's our motto. It's just inch down the field. Let's see if we can get this here. Maybe Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin is going to have a chance. Possession catch. Caught at the 8-yard line. What a catch by Chris Godwin. Makes a grown man play on the ball. You love to see it if you're Tampa Bay. Now let's see if we can finish. Kyle Pitts. He's going to catch it, and he's out at the 1. 2nd down and goal at the 1-yard line. Let's quickly see if we want to challenge it for a touchdown. I doubt it. Okay, we got a little bit lucky with them saying that's a catch. I'm not going to complain. Let's just not even challenge anything. Fullback dive. Touchdown. Tampa. With, I don't know who this is. Payne Durham. Okay. So, we're up by 4 points. If we kick the extra point, we're up by 5. I think we gotta go and just get up by 6. Get up by a touchdown. I'm not too sure how much it matters, but I think we just go for 2. Let's see if we can get... And we don't get it. Okay, 13-9. I'm not going to complain. We're going to go back to the Super Sim. That was a really nice drive. And we get a quick stop. We are deep in our own territory right now, but at least we got a quick stop. They're sending 4. We're going to have some time. Kyle Pitts. Oh, that was a bad throw. Behind him. He still almost came down with it, but that was not the throw by Baker. I feel like I've been saying that a lot today, but it's the truth. It's dropped by Bucky. It wasn't a great throw again, but still. Dropped. We're going to go for it, obviously, on 3rd and 10. 4 verticals. Just a deep ball play. Going to have to give Mike Evans a chance. 50-50. Overthrown. That's a quick 3 and out. You can seriously say all 3 of those incompletions were because of Baker, and I wouldn't be mad at you because they kind of were. But now we have to just keep inching. Oh my God. Baker Mayfield's going to get it outside. This might be the last drive of the game, depending on how it goes. Good scramble by Baker, but we're going to take our time. No need to rush anything. Dalvin Cook does not get the first down. Dalvin Cook, come on, we got to get that first down. If you're in the chat, if you're in the stream, make sure you spam W, spam your support. The season's on the line right now. Wide open Kyle Pitts. He's going to catch it. Spin the wrong way. I meant to spin the left side. I don't know what happened. Gonna run it up the middle with Bucky. Take our time. Let some clock run. And there's going to be a really good gap. Bucky could have gone all the way. The Vikings secondary does tackle him, but man, we're getting some holes right now. I think I'm going to have to keep running it with Bucky. That was a great block by our center, I think that was. We're going to let the clock run down and then snap it at about 5. I think I want to run it all the way down and with like ideally 15 seconds left, I score a touchdown. We're going to get another 6 yards on the ground. I'm going to have to call one more play. It's just going to be another run. And then we're going to let it go to the 2-minute warning and see what happens from there. This game has everything you ever want for a wildcard game. Intense plays, turnovers, good defense. It's been a really good wildcard game. Bucky Irving picks up 1 yard. We're going to let it run into the 2-minute warning. Down by 3. Obviously, a lot of nerves heading into this 3rd down. But I'm just going to let it run. No need to risk anything yet. Okay, we can't. The copyright music is playing. I have to just talk super loud so it doesn't get picked up by YouTube. Come on, stop. Alright, there we go. That could have been really bad, but gonna switch it to a double slant. 3rd and 3. Mike Evans! What is that throw? What was that? I'm sorry. I gotta watch this again. On 3rd and 3, get a wide open Mike Evans. Baker throws it not only behind Mike Evans, at the ground. At the ground. What are we doing? I'm going for it on 4th and 3. And if I don't get it, I can start doing the timeout game. I'll hop in and start doing the timeout game. But wow. I don't even know what to say. This is the game, kind of. McMillan dropped! McMillan, that's in your hands, dude. I'm hopping in now. Like, what are we doing? Okay, wait. We gotta change this. Vita Vea! Big play by Vita Vea. They're going to run it here, but after this play, I'm not too sure what they're going to do. Get there. Okay. I don't know if they're going to... Okay, it looks like they might pass. I have to assume they're going to pass here. Go into this coverage, though. They are passing for it. It's a screen! Get the tackle! He's tackled short. 4th and 1. It's going to be a punt for Minnesota. Oh my god. I could have blocked that. Makes a juke move down at the 20. 1:34. No timeouts. This is it. I don't even know what to do, man. I'm at a loss. Baker, just go. Baker up the field down at the 40-yard line. Sorry, I'm breathing super loud, by the way. McMillan, run out of bounds. We need clock more than anything. Clock is our friend. I don't care about the 1st down right now. We just needed to get out of bounds on that. 4-man rush. Oh, we get it, but we're tackled in bounds. I'm going to have to just call a play and go. Luckily, the hurry off was very much in our favor on that. Oh, Mike Evans. Oh, just got laid out. Shoot. 30 seconds left. I'm just going to go. Clock it. So the problem is only 23 seconds to go. I'm gonna audible. I think I'm gonna go to this. I don't know about play action with 23 seconds left, but I think I'm gonna get a few more yards and just... Oh, they did blitz. Oh my gosh, it's a horrible throw. It's a horrible throw. Shoots. Okay, they want me to kick now. It's a 48-yarder. I have to kick. The game is on the line. Oh, they're icing me. They're icing me. I don't know if I can kick it yet. I don't know if I can kick if they're icing me. I don't have any timeout, so I can't go back on my decision. Shoot. What do I do? What do I do? I think I have to go. I think I need a few more yards. Worst case scenario, I could just roll out of the pocket, throw it away if I don't have anything. Mike Evans. Oh my god! Mike Evans, and we throw it at the dirt? Man, okay. They're icing again, dude. Stop. This is it. It's good! Let's go! Ice in our veins! Oh my gosh, my hands are sweating so much right now. You don't understand. You don't understand, bro. This is insane. Get the tackle at the 24-yard line. 6 seconds left. I'm not risking anything here. I'm just going to go prevent. There's times where I've given up deep touchdowns because I didn't go in prevent. It looks like they're just going to run the ball, get it to overtime. Understandable. Okay, there is 1 second left. Welcome back, Toto. This is absolutely insane. We just can't give up a touchdown. We kind of give him too much time to throw. Oh my god. Okay. Incomplete. We're heading to overtime in our first playoff game of the franchise. This was everything we wanted from a first game. The stress factor has kind of been too much, but it's fun. It is fun. So they get to choose heads or tails. Hopefully we can get the ball. Actually, I don't know if we want the ball. Because in the playoffs, it doesn't matter if you get ball or not. The Vikings have won the toss. They're going to receive. Hopefully, if I'm thinking of this right, your voice changed. My voice changed, right? I didn't listen to the new voice yet. I'll check that out after the stream, Toto. I was just rushing to get to my PC because the stream was scheduled at 1:40 and it was like 1:35 and... But I will try to check that out after the stream. Vita Vea throws him down. Preferably we can get a 3 and out, get a field goal or touchdown, and just end the game. It's a big sack. We're gonna go safety blitz. See what we can do here. I'm supposed to get the running back. And we sack him again. 3rd and 31. This is insane. We get 2 back-to-back sacks. They're going to have to just hand the ball off and get a good punt. That's all they can really do. Yeah. Oh my god. I thought we were gonna give up every single yard on that, but we didn't. So that's gonna be a 3 and out. We did everything we had to on defense. Now it's just time for the offense to go. It's a good punt. Okay, we're just gonna fair catch it. I don't even know if I click fair catch, but... Alright. This could win us the game. This drive. Could also lose us the game, so let's not think like that, but... Keith is gonna pick up 3 on the ground. You have to update Fortnite. They did the update, but they didn't do any changes. I was online Fortnite today, so I think my Fortnite already updated. Nice part about PC is when you open up Epic, you know, they just automatically start downloading your game. You don't have to select download. Third down and 1. I gotta lock in, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to throw it away. I'm going for it. 4th and 1, I have to go. Bucky Irving has been the guy today. He's gonna be the guy on this 4th and 1. This is how legends are made. He picks up the first down. Reset the chains. That could have really been the game right there. But if I punted, then they go, get in field goal range, and the game's over. So, Chris Godwin with a huge catch. Tackled at the 24. I could just kick a field goal now, and I think I'd win the game. So, yeah, the announcer just confirmed. We're doing it just for yards at this point. Really no other reason to call some plays. Maybe a dump down the Keeft. I think I'd rather be on the right hash mark, though. Chris Godwin, though. Chris Godwin's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown! That is all she wrote. Game 1 is in the books. An overtime thriller versus Minnesota. That's going to be it. We get it, man. We get the huge conversion. Sorry for being late to the stream. You're all good, Toto. I appreciate you for joining, nonetheless. That was just a wide open play. I knew they thought I was going to just run the ball out and, you know, try and kick the field goal. So that was my chance to run that play. It worked. That game is over. We're headed to the next round. We'll look at the stats. Defensively, we locked up J.J. McCarthy. Baker Mayfield did decent. We threw the ball almost 40 times. That's kind of crazy. Bucky Irving, great game on the ground for him. Chris Godwin, just dominant. Kyle Pitts had a touchdown. 1 sack given up. We got 3 sacks. 2 sacks in that overtime drive. And no INTs. So, that is only game 1 of 2 for today's stream. Luckily, we do survive to play another game. And this one is going to be the divisional round. I'm not too sure who we're going to play. I haven't fully looked into the scenarios. I'm going to give Baker Mayfield field general because he was missing some pretty bad throws. I'm happy we finally get a Baker Mayfield upgrade. I feel like all season we haven't been able to upgrade him, but now we do. Chris Braswell, going to give him speed rusher this time. He goes up in overall. Alright, we're going to simulate to the divisional round. We're going to see who we get. Let's look at the playoff bracket. Let's see here. Nice part is you can click on your game, and it gives you the box score, it gives you player stats, and it does that for every single playoff game. You want to tell me something? You can tell me something, Toto. Let's see who we get. My eyes are closed, so you guys will find out before me. And it is the Philadelphia Eagles. We did play them in the regular season. Let's view the playoff bracket. They won basically the same way we won. 22-14 instead of 22-16. Funny enough, that game was exactly the same 2 teams in real life. The Cowboys beat the Lions, so the 5 seed is going to play the 1 seed Niners. This should be a good game at our place again after the stream. If you want to just text it in Discord, you can, Toto. AFC side, a lot happened. Jets beat the Bills. Colts beat the Chargers. Ravens beat the Jags. But we're not focused on the AFC side. We're focused on our matchup, Philadelphia. Before we play this game, I'm going to do a few things. One, I'm going to go back to our game against them in the regular season. And I'm also going to grab some water from downstairs because I am pretty thirsty. Let's see. Regular season. We played them week 4, won 38-30. This game, Baker Mayfield had one of his best performances of the year. What did we do to win? We just beat them in a score fest. So we can beat this team. 3 seeds for a reason. They're going to be good. They're going to give us a tough matchup, just like how Minnesota did. But I'm going to grab some water real quick. The stream will be on. Be right back. And then after that, we're going to play this game. Let's go. Alright, I'm back, guys. Have some water now so we can refresh. As I was saying, big game versus the Eagles now. Obviously, Saquon Barkley, elite defense, elite receiving core. They have everything. But we are a better team in terms of record. It is at Tampa. We do have the better overall defense. We're tied in overall team-wise. And they have the better offense. So, it really could go down the middle here. I'm going to skip the weak strategy. This game, I talked about it last game. You know what uniform we're going to wear this time if you were in the stream. We're going straight to the creamsicle jerseys. Gotta look fresh for our home fans. This game should be like midday or 3 o'clock, something like that. It shouldn't be a night game. I hope it's not a night game. So these uniforms look better in the sun. It is in the night, of course. But at least we get to wear them. What's up, AFK Legends? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You like W. Thank you for liking the stream, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, divisional round. We start with ball once again. This is the same scenario as last game. You know, same type of day. We do start with offense again, which I'm not mad at. Because Bucky Irving picks up 3 yards. Bucky had a really good game in the wild card, so hopefully he can continue to be successful against probably a better defense. And I just had to throw it away there. 3rd down and 7. That was a good blitz by Philly. I couldn't really do anything on that. Oh. Mike Evans got glitched into the guy. Madden's gonna Madden sometimes, so we gotta stay calm, but that's not good. I'm not gonna rewatch it. I kind of know what happened. I mean, was it the right throw? Probably not, but Madden does those things sometimes where your receiver is just glitched into the defender, and that's what happened. So I'm not gonna complain about it for too long, but we're gonna bounce back. First down and 10. Bucky Irving handoff. Finds some room to run. Gets 5 on the ground. You have to win. I do have to win. Otherwise, the franchise is over. I mean, that's how the playoffs work. But every game for the rest of the season, if I lose, it's over. Chris Godwin breaks the tackle. First down. It looks like he's going to be the guy once again. I avoided this play last game, but I think it's time to do it. It's been my bread and butter. The double pass. I mean, I don't care if it's a playoff environment now. We got to try it. Oh my gosh. He somehow fits it into Mike Evans. I don't know why. I don't even know what to say. I thought that was either a pick or an incompletion, but shout out Mike Evans. Be confident. Thank you, Toto. Hit on the release there. We're going to see if we can give a slant route to McMillan. Oh my gosh. Throws it way above his head. Third down and 10. Baker Mayfield. He's going to have Mike Evans. Middle of the field. Comes down with it. Down at the 20. Good play. James Cook, or Dalvin Cook with a juke. He's going to be down at the 10-yard line. Good running so far from Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. Oh my, what? Oh my gosh, I took my eyes off the screen for 1 second to look at something and I fumble. Nah, we gotta watch this. Booth review, thank goodness. Booth review. Better booth review that. Okay, he was down. He was down. Come on. He's literally sitting on the floor with the ball. There we go. Thank you, ref. Had me nervous for a second, but we still have ball. Down by 7 at the end of the first quarter. See if we can punch it in. Yeah, W ref for at least making the right call, but still. The fact that we even had to talk about it is kind of annoying. Dalvin Cook is going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. First touchdown of the divisional round. Going to go back to offense only because I just wanted to hop in and see. Philly scores really fast again. What happened? I got to look into this. What just happened? Scoring summary. Devontae Smith, 67-yard pass from Jalen Hurts. Okay. I'm not too surprised. Our defense has to lock in. That's a great throw. A dot from Baker Mayfield. Mike Evans getting involved. We need every guy in order to beat a team like the Eagles. They're one of the best teams in the league. Everyone has to show up if we want a chance. Bucky Irving wide open in the middle of the field. Gets another first down. You have to do touchdown? I know. I do have to do touchdown. Have to do lots of touchdowns. Kyle Pitts wide open. This could be a touchdown. He's going to get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Second score of the day for this Tampa offense. And that's going to tie the game back up. Philly doesn't score, giving us a chance to go and take the lead. Let's calm down a bit. Bucky Irving trying to truck some people. Gets 1 yard on the carry. Let's see what we can get here. 4-man rush. Contested catch caught by Kyle Pitts. That was a hard one to get for Kyle Pitts, but he comes down with it. Let's see if we can get McMillan on the right side of your screen. He might be open. Nah, I can't. Throw it away. Fumble? What just happened? Okay, we keep possession of the ball. Okay, but second and 31. And we missed the throw. Wow. Missed the open man. Alright, third down and 31. Let's see if we can get 20 yards. That might be a touchdown. It's there. Dropped! Come on! What are we doing? I thought that was actually going to be a touchdown for a sec. We get the tackle at the 40. The problem is they're in pretty good field position. They come away with a touchdown. 2 seconds left in the half. Problem is they get ball to start the half, so if they get 28-14, then we're not going to be in a good spot. Okay, I tried to draw a penalty there, but we can't. And that's going to be it for the first half. Down by 7. Our defense is getting torched. Our offense played decent. We can obviously play better on offense too, but it's mainly our defense that is... Okay, there's the playoff picture. But we already know what that looks like. We're focused on this game and this game only. Need to start hitting on these medium throws. Need to stop letting Jalen Hurts just get his way. We're going to go back to simulate. Come on. Get a stop. Get a stop. Get a stop. And we don't get a stop. Okay. Now it starts to get to each drive. It has to be something now. Really can't make too many more mistakes for the rest of the game. I can take long drives. I can take time off the clock. But we can't be just wasting drives on punts and turnovers. That's what the rest of the game outlook is going to be. Because although it's only 7-minute quarters, well, although it is 7-minute quarters, which seem pretty long, they go by super fast. So we have to make the most of our time. Like, there's only 2 minutes left in the third, and then there's only going to be 1 quarter left of play. So each play matters, each drive matters. But we can't force anything right now. I just keep on hitting these little check down routes to Mike Evans. Not the most entertaining game, seeing me just check down the people, but we have to do what we have to do. Oh, I had... Throw it away, throw it away. I'm fine with throwing it away. Cross dig, this is a pretty good play, if I'm not mistaken. Kyle Pitts, come down with that. Good catch. Down at the 20. Kyle Pitts again. Out of the 11. This is going to be the last play. Oh no! Our O-line gave up. That's going to be it for the third quarter. I'm going to just let it run. 3rd down and 10. O-line, not great. Not great. 2 touchdowns and you win. That's if they don't score again, but I have a feeling they're probably going to get at least one more score on the board. Chris Godwin. Touchdown! 3rd down and 10. Chris Godwin barely gets in. He was like right on the line. Makes a great catch. Great play on the ball. DB all over him, but still, 1 possession game. Come on. Yes, our defense locking in. Now we can take our time on this drive. Thank you, Toto, for the W's. Baker Mayfield, take off, kid. Take off. Oh my god! Pick the ball up. I slid! I can't do anything on that. I clicked the slide button before I got hit. Oh my god. Bucky Irving picks up 9 on the ground. I want to use Bucky Irving a bit more this 4th quarter. I think him and Chris Godwin need to be the 2 playmakers. No, that's going to be holding. That's for sure holding on the offense, unfortunately. Nine on the catch for Chris Godwin. Mike Evans, middle of the field, wide open. Down at the 21. That's it. We're going to go straight into the 2-minute warning. Another down to the wire game. Good thing we're not doing the entire playoffs this game, because if I had to do this for another 2 games, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. So 2 minutes left. 1 play at a time. That's the mindset. Just continue to put it closer and closer to the end zone. Oh, and we get sacked. Shoots. I couldn't tell if anyone was open on that. They were all kind of covered on the linebackers. Man. Free rusher. How did that happen? It's a 4-man rush. Who is this guy? 55 just jumps over my old lineman. Wow. I'm going to go screenplay. I'm going to go screen. Need 19 yards? Oh my gosh. I have to go for it. Got hit again. This could be it. 4th and 19. Praying on a miracle. They are sending a lot of people. I'm just going to have to throw the ball. Get there. It's caught! Caught by Trey Palmer! Oh my god! Oh my god. Holy. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. 4th and 19. I'm going to let clock run. I don't want to score with over a minute left. The Eagles still have all their timeouts. I got to run most of this clock out and then score. But at the same time, I can't try and score and there's no time left, if you get what I mean. So I have to manage it right where if I give them over 50 seconds, they can go down the field and probably score. But if I don't give myself at least 20 seconds to try and get a score, then it's over for me too. I can't see the clock. It says my friend is online, and so it covered up the clock on my screen. Okay, I just had to call timeout there. I am gonna hop in on defense too. I'm gonna audible this to a run. James Cook. James Cook is gonna walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. We're hopping in for the rest of this game. This is just absurdity. What is going on today? That's play of the year. 4th and 19 converting. Hopefully I got the clip. Let me see if I got the clip. I don't know if I did. I'm just going to check really quickly if I got the clip. Game is paused. 7:29. I didn't. Dang it. Okay, anyway, I'll hop back in. I didn't get the clip. I'm going to have to go back in the stream and get that because, wow. Come on. Good tackle. 29 seconds left. They're going to try get in the field goal range. We just need to stop them for a few plays here. I don't know why they're in this formation. Play action, maybe. They're running it with Saquon? They're trying to get the overtime. Dude, we're going to have to do another overtime game. I'm going to let all the clock run down. Call my coverage at 1 second left on defense. Yeah, look at this. They're just trying to run the clock out. That's game. Or, not game, but that's the end of regulation. We're in overtime again. Dude, this score bug is insane. The fact that we're just going back and forth. 14 points, 7 points, 14 points. Yeah, this is a great game. The Vikings won the coin toss last time. They didn't get a score, and so we got it and just went down the field and scored. This time, they win the toss again. Since we are at home field, we don't get to choose whether or not we get ball. So we're going to defend right, and the logic is do the same thing as last time, where I get a 3 and out, make them punt, and then score a touchdown, score a field goal, and that wins me the game. So we just got to do that again. I think that's Jahan Dotson on the return. Okay. Let's get settled in. Because you never know what can happen. Wide open man, Goddard. Breaks a tackle, but doesn't get a first down. Gonna go back into kind of a zone coverage scheme. They're just checking it down. They're not throwing past 5 yards. We're gonna blitz them this time. Maybe make them make some more calculated decisions. They get 4 yards on the kind of slant drag route. Well, the thing is, blitzing them is not going to matter when they're getting the ball out as fast as they are. So might as well just run man coverage. Oh, and it's a run to Saquon. Saquon's breaking tackles, gets a first down. Oh, I thought I was going to get the pick, and then I thought he was going to catch it. Okay. Net balance there. Net neutral. That could have been a crazy play for either side. And thrown down into the dirt. There was at least 3 Tampa rushers there. Yaya Diaby, Kalijah Cansey all showing up. Getting the Jalen Hurts. 3rd down and 21. Similar situation that Minnesota was in. And he's sacked again. Joe Tryon-Shakura with the sack. They're going to have to punt way too far to even think about going for it here. And we have a chance to try and get another playoff dub. Get to the conference championship game. We're tackled at the 21, so 1 yard closer to the end zone than what we were in the Vikings game. I want to start with a big play. I'm going to go right away here. This might be risky, but I like the look that Chris Godwin has. And I think we need to try it. He's caught! Oh! Chris Godwin! Oh my gosh! And 1 with the penalty. Oh my gosh. Head tap of the century. Oh, I could have had a touchdown. We're going to throw to LB. Kyle Pitts gets it again. We're heading to the conference championship game. That's how we play. Kyle Pitts winning us back-to-back games. Let's go. Clap it up for the guys, man. This might be the best 2 games of Madden that I have had back-to-back in my life. I mean, not really the best play, the most clean play. We had to grind out both games in the playoffs. Our season's on the line for both of them. But we don't quit. We don't stop. And that's going to get us into the conference championship game. 34-28. Shootout. We're going to look at the stats, of course. Baker Mayfield just dialing people up all day. 4 touchdowns. Bucky Irving good on the rushing. And Dalvin Cook had a rushing touchdown late. Mike Evans, 7 for 94. Kyle Pitts balling out. 6 for 93 and 2 touchdowns. Chris Godwin, 5 for 109 and a touchdown. Not to mention Dalvin Cook got a receiving touchdown. So 2 touchdown day for him. And we got to talk about Trey Palmer having probably catch of the year on 4th and 19. We're obviously going to watch that back in a second. But Tristan Wirfs, 2 sacks for him given up, which is a bad thing. Defense, Yaya Diaby got a sack. So the 2 sacks we got were actually the final 2 plays of the Eagles season. So that's a nice fun fact. And Tyke Smith had the interception. We're going to go to, I guess it'd be view highlights. There's a lot of highlights I want to look at, but I'm only going to show 2. I'm going to start with, let's start with, yeah, let's start with the 4th and 19 pass. Baker Mayfield, I mean, keep in mind, if we don't get this here, game is most likely over. So Baker Mayfield, they blitz us. 6-man blitz. Bucky Irving chips 1 guy, but 27 has a clean look on us. It's probably wraps here. We're going to get sacked or we're not going to get a good throw off. So what I do when I see him coming in, I literally just lob it. I throw a lob ball. I know that, who is this guy on the right side? I think that's McMillan. I know that he is going to have to take that DB out, kind of put them in that back right pylon. Obviously, Chris Godwin and Mike Evans both on the left side. And so the target was Trey Palmer. Literally just had to loft it to him. And it's a moon ball. It flies in the air for a minute. High sailor. But Trey Palmer beats his man Gardner Johnson. Gets all the way to it. We get out of bounds. I mean, you just have to be there on stream watching my live reaction to that play to understand the magnitude of it, the scenario, what would have happened if we didn't get it, and overall just a great football play. We have a lot of upgrades. Kyle Pitts, vertical threat. I can barely talk. I'm so out of breath. I'm so flustered right now. But let's get our upgrades going. And I'm going to have to talk to you guys for at least a few minutes to kind of explain what's going to happen now once we get our upgrades done. I'm going to get some water in me. First things first, let's find out who our NFC Championship game opponent's going to be. It's either going to be the Cowboys or it's going to be the 49ers. Hopefully it's the Cowboys, but let's see. It's the 49ers. I'm not too surprised. We're going to have to go to San Francisco, so we can't play at home anymore, unfortunately. But on the AFC side, Ravens, Chiefs. So that should be interesting. I'm going to break it down for you guys, basically what's going to happen for the rest of this franchise. You can read the pin message too, but I think it's easier if I just explain it. So basically, since we won both games today, we're going to do the NFC Championship game versus San Francisco tomorrow, and that day is also going to be the day of the Super Bowl, so the stream can be a bit longer than just the Super Bowl. It would be both Super Bowl and NFC Championship game, so the stream's probably going to be like 45 minutes, maybe a little bit more tomorrow, depending on how long the games take. It's going to continue to be offense only, even in the Super Bowl, so we can continue to get better moments, continue to get some more exciting stuff going on. I think that's going to be what's best for the franchise. And I might bump the minute in the Super Bowl up even more to 8 minutes, depending on how I feel. We'll see. But, yeah, the plan is to do those final 2 games. So, no matter what, the franchise is going to end tomorrow. No matter if we win the Super Bowl, lose in the Super Bowl, lose in the NFC Championship game, no matter what happens, tomorrow's going to be the last day of the franchise. But that's not going to be it for the franchise, because I do have, I've been getting clips for some of my best plays. I don't know when or if I'll upload that. I'm assuming I will. I just don't know when that would be. It would be either as a long form video or as a short. So I'm going to have to figure all that out. But it's just going to be a compilation of some of the best plays I've had throughout the season. Some of the funniest moments, best reactions. Just a good compilation. I doubt it's going to get a ton of views because this franchise hasn't gotten the most amount of views. But I am not too concerned about that. It doesn't really matter that much. And I'm going to do like I did today. Schedule the stream in advance. Give people more time to figure out when they can make it. Because when I just go live out of nowhere, it's tough for people to get in sometimes. So I'm going to do what I did today, schedule the stream in advance, probably an hour, maybe 2 hours before the stream actually starts. What's up, Wally? Welcome to the stream. And so in that pin message, you guys can see, since we did win both games today, moving on to the NFC Championship game. So tomorrow is going to be the last day of this franchise series. And then the 31st is going to be just a regular Fortnite stream. No strings attached to that. It's just going to be probably customs or maybe squads. I'll see depending on how many people I have. It might just be me kind of playing Fortnite like how it was earlier. Those streams before I did this franchise. Tuesday, or not Tuesday, it would be the 2nd. So I guess the 2nd is Friday. No, the 2nd's on a Saturday. The 1st. Okay, I had that all mixed up. So the 31st is going to be the Fortnite stream. The 30th is going to be the final Tampa Bay Bucks series. It's going to be NFC Championship game, and if we make it to the Super Bowl as well. You're going to end here. Yeah, within the next few minutes, I might just sit for a few and talk to chat, see, if people are interested in what's going on. Could just talk to chat for a few. But yeah, probably in like the next 5 minutes or so. And then after tomorrow, the 31st, final day of July, is going to most likely be a Fortnite stream. It's just going to be, whether it be customs or squads, depends on how many people we have. And then August 1st is going to be the Grow a Garden stream, believe it or not. A lot of people wanted me to do Grow a Garden. They're going to help me out on stream, make it easier, because I've never played it before. It's a game, I guess, in Roblox. If you play Grow a Garden, can I bring my friend? I'm not too sure how it all works. You guys can all join like the server if it's like that. So I'm gonna have to figure that all out, but it's gonna be interesting for sure. Hopefully fun, but for sure interesting. You have a favorite skin in Fortnite called the Buccaneer. That is my favorite skin. And then to wrap up the weekly schedule so far for streams, Saturday the 2nd would be the live event. I'm going to make sure either be live or make it a video. I'm not too sure which one. I could do a video, I could do live. I'll probably do it live. I always do live events as videos, and so being able to do it on the live stream might be a bit more exciting, talking to chat, getting to experience it with you guys on stream. I'll make sure the quality is good for that so it runs well. Hopefully my game doesn't crash. That'd be unfortunate, but yeah, that's my plan for the next week. It's going to be pretty exciting. You're going to see me get a lot of content out over the next few weeks because pretty soon my schedule is going to get busy again, unfortunately. I love doing this. I love streaming, making videos for you guys, but I'm going to try to be somewhat consistent once the schedule gets busy again because I have school coming back in, basketball tryouts for a team, football for the school team, so a lot is going to be coming in. But my main goal for the channel, just be consistent, make sure I'm doing streams every so often, and that's why I've been trying to do this Bucks series as like a daily thing, so I can be live every day, getting it done. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the yapping. Let's see what chat's saying. In a good way, interesting, yeah. In a good way, it's gonna be fun. The last time I was on Roblox, it was for those Squid Game maps a few years ago. Those were pretty fun, so I have a feeling it's gonna be good if a lot of people were recommending Grow a Garden to me. There's a private server for free. Okay, that's nice. Good thing we can get a private server. Wally with the Euro. W Wally. Let's get W's in the chat for Wally. I got you with some W's in the chat. Thank you so much, Wally. Really do appreciate it, dude. Thank you. And so, shoot, there's water dripping. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean that up after stream. But yeah, is there anything else I need to go through? I don't know. I think we have everything set. We have the stream schedule for the next couple of days set. First dono. First dono of the stream, yes. My first dono was actually before I got monetized on YouTube. It was like on Streamlabs about 3 years ago. One of my first ever streams. A friend came in the stream and donated $2. So that was a W. First dono for this stream, that is true. And then Wally was a big supporter during the Fall Guys days. I don't forget. First dono you've seen. In that case, yeah. But yeah, first one in a minute. So that's a big dub. Shout out Wally. Obviously, a lot of support on the birthday stream, too. Shout out Chaos. Shout out Tyson. Everyone for coming in. Supporting on the birthday stream. So that was a W. But, yeah, stream schedule for the next week. Video plans, probably get that montage thing set up. It's crazy that YouTube takes 30%. I know. It's pretty aggravating, to say the least. YouTube, great platform. I gotta be honest, that's a little bit of an L. I'm not gonna lie. But they have to do what they have to do. I understand you have to keep the business afloat. But I think if it's like a small creator, I don't think they should do that. If you're like a creator that has about 1 million subs, then I think it's more okay because they're getting a lot. But for a small creator, you know, it could be a bit too much sometimes. Into maybe being too greedy. Yeah, I mean, I understand if you're gonna do 30, 25% on like a big creator. That makes sense. They're getting big bucks, so I think they're okay with it. But I think for creators under 50K, like small creators, it should be no more than 20%, 15%, in my opinion. But I'm not going to get too mad at YouTube. I do have a Twitch account set up, though. I don't know if I'm going to start streaming on there as well. Maybe sometime in the future. But for now, YouTube is the platform. And I think that's pretty much it. Thank you to everyone for supporting stream today. These games were insane. Just, you know, 2 of the craziest Madden games I've played. And tomorrow I'll be back. Stream will be scheduled. I'm going to try to do stream maybe a little bit later than what I did today. Maybe do it at... I started this when? 1:40? I started this at 1:40. So maybe tomorrow I'll start the stream at 2:30. That might be a better time. I hope that over time they lower the tax percentages. I hope they do as well. I think 15-20% is a good number. They're a multi-billion-dollar company, but You get to that number for a reason, so they're doing something right. But anyways, guys, make sure drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Code TrixieOC in the Fortnite item shop. I will be back to Fortnite. For all the people that's saying I ditched the game, I will be back at some point in the next few days. Just I'll finish this up and we'll get there. Peace, y'all. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Wally. You too. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for coming in with the good vibes. I appreciate it. And that's pretty much it, everyone. Thank you for coming into the stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.